2006 Nextel Cup champion will be crowned. 6 drivers in the chase have won here at Phoenix, and this 1-mile oval in the desert could either heat up someone's chances for a championship or extinguish them. If you leave here 156 points out, you're done. It's back to the short track racing roots in a way for one more time, and today someone may even lose some hair over this thing. It is crunch time for the Nextel Cup Series, and we're back in Phoenix for the second time for 2 years in a row. The Valley of the Sun could not be brighter. A beautiful day for racing, and thank goodness after the last couple of weeks we've been dodging clouds. Now we got beautiful conditions, and the fans here in Phoenix love their NASCAR, and it shows. NASCAR's 3 Top Series ran here this weekend, and we're going to cap it off with the Cup Extravaganza. I'm John Roberts. This is NASCAR Race Day, built by the Home Depot. He's Mr. Excitement, Jimmy Spencer. He is Kenny Lee Wallace, and for the first time ever on the Race Day set, we got crew chief Booty Barker. Booty, Booty, Booty. Welcome aboard, Booty, in this great...
Oh, it's great to be here. Enjoy being with y'all guys. We're going to have some things to say, right, Ken?
Oh, we will. Let's take a look at the points, the Nextel Cup points after with 2 races left to go, and these are how tight. This is how tight this whole thing is right now. 17 points separate the 48 and the 17 of Jimmy Johnson and Matt Kenseth. And again, guys, 156 points. If you leave here inside, you're in. If you leave here outside, you are out.
Well, I also feel this way that, you know, Junior here runs well here in Harvick. Those guys need to gain on Jimmy. They have to get a 20 or 30 point advantage today on Jimmy in order to really have a shot at this thing going into Miami.
And you know, Spence, I know it's all about the points race, but I got to tell you, this Tony Stewart, I mean, he's fast here. He's fast here. It's going to be all about the points. I understand that. But I'm going to tell you what, keep an eye out on that 20 car, Booty.
Oh, yeah. Obviously, they're on a roll. They got nothing to lose. Smoke is good everywhere. Supreme talent, very good, excellent team. But, you know, Jimmy's starting in the back right now, so anything could happen. You can get in a wreck, and those points could be right back even when we go into Homestead.
We've said it through this entire chase. It's not necessarily the team or the guy who runs particularly well. It's the guys that stay out of trouble, that don't have the bad luck. And quite frankly, you can have some bad luck around every corner at a 1-mile racetrack.
That is true, guys. But, you know, I look back at Jimmy Johnson, you know, where he was at a couple weeks back. It's like we all wrote him off. But yet I watched him last week. Didn't have a great run going. But they kept consistently working on that car, adjusting it, fine-tuning it all at once. He's in the top 5. He's a factor in winning that race.
They were confident.
I got to tell you something about this racetrack, too. Yesterday, I was in NASCAR, the Busch Series race, running 16th, Spence, with about 5 laps to go. Got in an outlandish wreck. It was crazy. Turn 3. Watch out for turn 3 today on restarts, because you get down in there too wide, Spence. You raced here a lot. It gets crazy getting down into 3.
Real slick, fastest part of the racetrack.
And you got to be careful with the left front tire getting it over the yellow line because it shoves you up in there. I'm worried about Jimmy Johnson starting so far back. I think everything's going to be calm at the start of the race. But, Booty, when they get double wide, it gets torrential, you know, halfway through the race. Hopefully the guys in the top 10 in the points at that time will work their way up to the front so they don't have to go through all the lap traffic.
Absolutely. You'd like to think on it. I know Jimmy and Chad are thinking by the second pit stop, they want to be back in the top 10.
Yeah.
They want to methodically work their way up. But just like you said, when you're working through traffic, you got dirty air off that nose, you get on it flat, it shoves up. Somebody could be under you on one of those restarts and shove up into Jimmy and put him in the wall, and he's out.
Short track racing.
Well,
That's it. Short track.
Will they put 2 tires on?
No. I think they're going to play it, whether they say it or not, they're going to points race. They're going to get out of here with a top 10 and go into Homestead with the best shot for the championship.
No 2 tires.
Yep, there are 43 race cars out there this afternoon, and we probably have 43 different scenarios and situations upon which these teams are going to attack this racetrack. But a lot of off-track things going on this week. And for the rest of the story on that, let's bring in Wendy Venturini.
Good morning, John. It's less than 2 weeks to Thanksgiving, but we still have a lot of racing to go in the race season. Now, there's always been changes with the drivers already with silly season, but let's catch you up with what's going on with the crew chiefs in this garage area. There's a lot going on.